Hello, school leaders, school administrators, school owners, heads of departments, school counselors. I welcome each and every one of you to this series of studies where we learn, relearn, and unlearn. Today we want to look at a topic very germane to school administration. My name is Olushola Abayomi Masheyi, a school leader and administrator, a unionist, a farmer, a content creator, a digital marketer. Come with me as we go into this topic: why teachers resist. There's a hidden psychology of teacher resistance. Why teachers don't do what they agree to, even when they respect you. Let's look at this reality. Every school leader has experienced this. You give a clear instruction. Staff nod. Some even say yes sir or noted ma. But nothing changes. Deadlines are missed. Attendance drops. Policies fade quietly. No confrontation, no rebellion, just non-compliance. There is a dangerous misdiagnosis. And most administrators respond like this: teachers are lazy. Teachers are not serious. Teachers don't respect authority. This generation is the problem. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where leadership begins to fail. Because once you misdiagnose the problem, you apply the wrong solution. You shout instead of structuring. You threaten instead of designing systems. You personalize instead of analyzing patterns. There's a truth most leaders don't know. And that truth is that teachers don't resist instructions. They resist systems that don't enforce instructions. Let that sink in. A teacher may respect you. A teacher may greet you daily. A teacher may smile in meetings and still ignore your directive. Not because they are bad people, but because nothing compels compliance. Let's look at the 5 types of teacher resistance. 1. Passive resistance. And this is the most common. This is the most dangerous type because it is invisible. Let's look at this behavior. I forgot. I thought it starts next week. Network was bad. I didn't see the message. There is no consequence for delay. Let's look at a real scenario, a real school situation. A principal introduced weekly lesson note submission. Week 1, 80% compliance. Week 2, 50%. Week 3, 20%. In this type of scenario, no confrontation, just gradual collapse. The second type of teacher resistance, that is what I call polite resistance. In other words, respectful disobedience. This is very common in Nigerian schools. Look at examples of this type of behavior. Yes, sir, in meetings. No execution afterwards. Why does this happen? Culturally, many teachers avoid direct disagreement. So instead of them saying, this will not work, they say, okay, sir, and then ignore the instruction. The third type of teacher resistance is strategic resistance. This is influence-based. Example, a few teachers influence others quietly. Compliance reduces in groups. Excuses become coordinated. There is a hidden structure. Every school has informal leaders, opinion shapers, and senior staff with silent control. If they don't buy into your system, your policies will fail. Teacher resistance number 4, burnout resistance. This is also called emotional survival. This is one often misunderstood behavior. There's low energy, avoidance of extra work, delayed response to initiatives, and the root cause is poor salary, overwork, lack of recognition, personal stress. But this is very important. Not all resistance is rebellion. Some of it is exhaustion. And the 5th type of teacher resistance is defensive resistance, also known as ego protection of your ego. This is triggered when teachers feel attacked. Such behavior can be identified in the following scenarios: justifying mistakes, blaming external factors, becoming subtly hostile. What are the causes? Public correction, harsh tone, embarrassments. Let's look at a very deep psychological truth.